Hey, my name is shawnshawn. I do art on shawnshawn.co and specials on eBay. Today we're going to do a tip of the day about brushes. So I'll show you the collection of brushes I use. So one is a large kind of house brush. You can use this for really large painting and to get the paint on fast for medium paintings as well. So if you're gessoing, this is a really great brush. And for really big, you can also do kind of paint splatter with, throwing it off that way. Then what you want to also have is kind of a straight brush, really nice style quality. So this is a really nice quality brush. You get a lot finer brush stroke versus that kind of rough house brush. So this really adds a lot. You want a smaller version of that. So that's kind of even a finer version. So it's really great for glossing the painting and varnishing at the end of a painting. Another really great varnishing tool is these new sponge brushes. So this kind of gets rid of those brush strokes. So you can do a really smooth, clean application of varnish. It's also used for other really great kind of watercolor look. And then you want kind of smaller versions of that same style straight brush, and that'll give you, just as you get smaller, you want smaller brushes. Here's another one. Another type of brush is you want this rounded brush, so this will give you kind of a bushy look. So there's a big version, and there's obviously smaller versions of that same style of brush, and that'll get, not this one, this is kind of a cheap one, but you can start with cheap brushes, is good, but as you get better, you want to progress with higher quality brushes as long as you're taking care of it. So check my video on cleaning brushes, that'll preserve your brushes a lot longer. And you get to the kind of the smaller version. There's one, you can use this kind of for bushes, and I don't use it very frequently, but it's a fan brush, so it is useful for realism painting. I don't find it useful at all for abstract. Another style brush is you want this angular brush, so this will allow you to really kind of get in those brush strokes and at the same time do a large brush stroke that way, but you can go to a point, so it really adds a lot of variety. And these come in a variety of different sizes. The coolest one I just got is called a dagger, and this is one recommended by Andrew Tischler, so definitely get a series of these, and you can kind of start small and go to big. So you always want kind of that medium to large look. And some specialty brushes, when you get small, is like this pin striping brush, which gives you really long kind of details. Sorry, my cats are being crazy. So you can do this pin striping, which is great for like long line. Also this one. And as you get smaller, get to the smaller brushes. Obviously this bristle doesn't look so great, but it is what it is. And of course your classic palette knives. I have a whole series of these. This is just kind of a starter one just for mixing paint on the palette. And also if you're just doing small painting, you can use these smaller ones. I have really large angular brush strokes as well, palette knives that are bigger and bigger and bigger, all the way up to cement trowels. So that's more advanced abstract painting if you're going abstract, but these palette knives are just kind of your classical realism, mix the paint up kind of brushes. And that's my recommendation for brushes, guys. Thanks for watching.